They say silence speaks louder than words, but when Eminem and 50 Cent both broke theirs, the entire rap world stopped breathing for a moment. For years, fans thought the bond between these two was unbreakable. The ultimate brotherhood built on loyalty, hustle, and shared war scars from the industry. But recently, whispers started turning into roars. Screenshots leaked. Studio footage resurfaced. Old interviews suddenly hit different. And now, rumors of a rap war behind closed doors have everyone asking the same question. What really went down between Slim Shady and Curtis Jackson? It started with one mysterious post. A cryptic message from 50, no caption, just a black and white picture of him and M in the studio. With the words, "Back then, loyalty meant something." Within hours, social media exploded. Fans flooded the comments. What's that supposed to mean? Is 50 talking about M? Are we about to witness a fallout 20 years in the making? And before anyone could calm the storm, Eminem's camp posted something too. A single line on his Instagram story, "Not everyone deserves to eat at the same table forever." That's when it got real. Everyone from Dr. Dre to The Game, even Haley Jade, got pulled into the chaos. Old wounds reopened, trust got tested, and for the first time ever, fans started to wonder if hip-hop's tightest brotherhood was falling apart right before their eyes. For nearly 2 decades, Eminem and 50 Cent were seen as hip-hop's unstoppable duo. From the early 2000s, they rode together through every battle, from Ja Rule to Benzino, even industry blacklists, and came out as legends. Their brotherhood was built on trust, respect, and a mutual understanding. It's us against the world. But lately, things started looking off. It began subtly. Fans noticed that 50 stopped tagging Eminem in his throwback posts. M didn't repost 50's birthday message. The chemistry that once felt electric now seemed distant. And when 50's new show, Power Origins, dropped, people were stunned that Eminem's name wasn't mentioned anywhere, despite rumors that he'd cameo. Where's Slim? Fans asked on Twitter. This ain't right. Then came the BET Hip Hop Awards pre-party in Atlanta. Multiple witnesses claimed the two icons barely spoke. One insider told Rapwire, "You could feel the tension in the room." 50 was laughing it up with Dre and Snoop, but when M walked in, things went cold. They gave each other that polite, "Yo, what's good" nod, but nothing more. It was like two generals avoiding eye contact on the battlefield. Behind the scenes, there was more. According to sources close to both camps, the fallout started months earlier, over money, control, and legacy. Apparently, 50 wanted to relaunch G-Unit under a new brand, a streaming-era revival with documentaries, merch, and unreleased music. But Eminem's team reportedly felt 50 was using their shared legacy to push his own empire without giving proper credit. Fif was moving like a mogul, said one insider. But M felt like he was turning what they built together into a money machine without soul. When Dre found out about the friction, he allegedly tried to mediate, but it only made things worse. A leaked text thread supposedly showed 50 telling Dre, "I'm not M's sidekick. Never was." Another line read, "Respect don't mean silence. If he got something to say, he can say it to me." Meanwhile, M, known for staying private, began writing again. Rumors spread that he'd recorded a deep, cryptic track in Detroit that some close friends claimed was not a diss, but a message. A line reportedly said, "Funny how loyalty turns to silence when the check clears." And just like that, hip-hop Twitter went into meltdown. Fans split into sides, Team Shady versus Team 50. TikToks analyzed every lyric, every Instagram caption. YouTube creators dropped evidence compilations. One even showed old footage of 50 saying, "If I ever switch up on M, just know something changed inside me." The real twist came when Haley Jade, M's daughter, made a post that fans swore was a subliminal jab. She tweeted, "Some people don't understand the difference between gratitude and ego." Within hours, her mentions exploded. Blogs claimed she was talking about 50. Even though she deleted it minutes later, the damage was done. From that moment on, the industry started whispering that the Eminem-50 Cent alliance was hanging by a thread. But no one, not even Dre, knew how deep the wounds actually ran. 2 weeks later, chaos erupted. A private recording leaked online, 14 seconds of what sounded like Eminem and 50 in a heated studio argument. The clip, muffled but intense, had 50's voice shouting, "You act like I owe you something," followed by Eminem snapping back, "Nah, you owe the truth." Within hours, the internet went nuclear. Eminem vs 50 began trending worldwide. Fans flooded Reddit threads, speculating everything, from money disputes to personal betrayals. Some claimed it was fake, others insisted it was real. But insiders confirmed to Rapstorm that the altercation was 100% legit, recorded months ago in Los Angeles during a secret reunion session. According to a close producer, that session was supposed to mark the 20-year anniversary of Get Rich or Die Tryin', with M Executive producing a deluxe edition. But things turned ugly fast. Apparently, 50 came in demanding full creative control, wanting to remix some of M's old verses to make them fit modern times. M refused. "You don't remix history," he reportedly said. So snapped back, "You act like you're the only one who made history." At that point, chairs moved. Voices raised. Dre reportedly had to step between them, saying, "Yo, both of y'all too grown for this." What no one expected, though, was the betrayal behind the leak. Someone from inside the studio sold that 14-second clip for $75,000 to a gossip page, setting off the biggest firestorm in years. Both camps went into lockdown. Eminem's manager, Paul Rosenberg, called it an invasion. 50, on the other hand, posted on Instagram, "Ain't nothing to hide. Real men talk real. Y'all just finally heard it." That post only made things worse. The industry started picking sides. The Game, never missing a beat, posted, "Told y'all that Shady Empire was built on egos. Now look!" Even Ja Rule chimed in with laughing emojis, which instantly reignited 20-year-old beefs. Behind the curtain, though, it was deeper than ego. Friends close to M said he felt used, like 50 had built his media empire off M's cosign and then left him behind. But 50's people claimed M had become cold, distant, and obsessed with control. The situation exploded again when a mysterious track called Backfire leaked online. Fans immediately recognized the voice. It was Eminem, rapping lines that sounded personal. He said, "We brothers, now he counting my favors, moved like a mogul but forgot who made ya." Though M's camp denied releasing it, 50 took it as a direct hit. Hours later, he went live on Instagram. "Look, I love M, but I'm not gonna let nobody play me. You got a problem? Say my name. Don't play these subliminal games." Fans went crazy, and once again, hip-hop had a civil war brewing. In one corner stood Detroit's lyrical assassin. In the other, Queens' ruthless businessman. And the whole world watched, wondering, was this the end of the Shady G Unit legacy? In the days that followed, the silence got louder. M's circle unfollowed 50 on social media. 50 started liking posts from people who dissed Eminem in the past. Even Dre, the peacemaker, went quiet. But behind closed doors, something else was unfolding. Sources claimed a private meeting was arranged. Dre, M, and 50 at a Beverly Hills mansion. No cameras, no press. Just 3 men trying to save a legacy. According to an insider, the meeting lasted 5 hours and didn't end well. M was emotional. He told 50, "You turned this into a circus." 50 shot back, "Nah, I turned it into an empire." That line hit deep. Dre allegedly warned both of them, "You guys are feeding the internet monsters. They don't care about truth. They want blood." But instead of cooling off, things heated again. Days later, 50 posted a picture of himself with Nick Cannon, the same Nick who had publicly beefed with M years ago. His caption read, "Real recognize real." Fans lost it. "He's trolling him now," one Twitter user wrote. This is war. Eminem, known for his surgical precision when provoked, dropped a freestyle on Shade 45 out of nowhere. It wasn't an official diss, but every line felt like a dagger. "Used to break bread, now he counting my portions. Said it's love, but I can read distortions." The industry froze. And then, Haley Jade posted again, this time saying, "Protecting your peace sometimes means losing your history." Everyone took it as confirmation that M and 50's friendship was officially over. Meanwhile, G-Unit veterans like Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo started speaking up. Banks said in a podcast, they both helped each other win. But when egos clash, it's like watching 2 lions fight for the same crown. Still, something about the story didn't add up. Insiders close to Dre hinted that maybe, just maybe, the beef wasn't entirely organic. Some even suggested it was a publicity setup for a joint documentary. But others swore the pain was real. "This ain't no rollout," one insider said. "This is heartbreak in real time." Weeks passed. Both camps went silent. Fans were begging for answers. Then, out of nowhere, 50 posted a black screen on Instagram with a single caption. "Sometimes brothers fight. Sometimes they bleed. But they never stop being family." The next day, Eminem dropped a surprise snippet on YouTube titled Silence Breakers. It opened with real audio of crowd noise and a phone ringing, then M's voice. Let's talk about loyalty, pain, and forgiveness. At the end of the video, 50's voice joined in. The internet exploded. Turns out the two had secretly reconciled weeks earlier, with Dre orchestrating the piece. The studio fight was real, but they'd used the drama to fuel a bigger message about ego, brotherhood, and fame's pressure. In a joint interview, 50 laughed, "Yeah, we argued. That's family stuff, but we don't break. We build." M nodded and said, "Sometimes silence ain't weakness. It's just waiting for the right verse." Fans were in tears. The clip racked up 40 million views in 24 hours. Even Drake commented, "This is what hip-hop needs." The world finally exhaled. The war that almost tore hip-hop's tightest duo apart ended in a lesson that behind every hit, every award, and every beef, there's a story of two men who refused to quit on each other. So after months of silence, betrayal, and viral chaos, Eminem and 50 Cent reminded the world why they're still legends, not just because of their hits, but because of their loyalty. The rap war that almost destroyed their brotherhood became the reason they found it again. But one question still lingers. How real was it? Was it truly pain turned to peace, or a genius play by two masterminds who know how to keep hip-hop talking? What we do know is this. The moment they broke their silence, the internet couldn't look away. The drama, the emotion, the music, it was everything fans crave. And maybe that's what keeps hip-hop alive. The chaos, the brotherhood, the passion that never dies. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Was this war real? Or just another smart move from two of the best to ever do it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you've been rocking with M and 50 since day one. And don't forget to subscribe. Because if this story taught us anything, it's that in hip-hop, silence never lasts forever. Lasts forever.